look at what makes you attractive to other people and what stands out to them about you, as in first impressions. What do people first notice about you? Um, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So I have three piles here. So pile number one is going to be this crystal tower here. Pile number two is going to be this palmstone. And pile number three is going to be this tower. And if you feel drawn to more than one pile, you may have more than one message here for you. So feel free to choose more than one crystal. And if you like any of these crystals, I have all of these on sale, um, available to purchase on my Etsy shop. The link is down below if you're interested. Um, and of course, use your discernment. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile number one. Okay, pile number one. Those who chose this crystal tower here, let's get into it. Let's see what makes you attractive. What stands out about you to other people. So, what makes. Here we go. First card out is the Holy Child, Starseed. I am a divine child of the universe. I feel like your innocence is something that is very attractive to others. A sense of being able to express freely your inner child here um, is healing to other people, but it's also it makes you fun to be around. I feel like people love to talk with you and get to know you more because it's like the way that you hold conversations and the way that you express yourself. People really enjoy that aspect about you. But I am getting heavy a sense of innocence and the way that you look as well. Like you may have like a baby face or like chubby cheeks, big eyes, something very like soft about you, but it's part of your facial features as well that makes it makes you look very soft and innocent. And This doesn't have to resonate with all of you, but I do feel like there are a couple cancers watching, and that chose pile number one, and that could be sun, moon, or rising, but I am feeling like cancer and energy from this card as well. Let's see what else. What makes my pile ones attractive? I do want to say as well, like these lips here are really standing out. So it's either like your lips, the size, or the lip color, or if you wear lipstick or something like that, something about your lips stands out to people. And I am hearing like juicy lips as well for some of you. Um, is something that people people like to look at, or people notice. Yeah, that people first notice about you. All right, tell me more for pile number one. Okay, we have a lot of like star energy here too, um, which I'll talk about in a minute. But we do have the lapis lazuli star, starlight. My inner vision guides me to my higher purpose. And okay, so I feel that you're able to read the room pretty well. Your intuition is it's very strong. Your connection with your intuition is very strong, which also gives me some sort of like cancer um, vibes, cancer energy. Um, and I feel that the ability that you have to read a room um, really makes people feel welcome and attracted to you, because I feel that um, if there is like an awkward situation or some tension in the room, I feel like you're really good at kind of filling in that hole, like that space of silence, um, with something very childlike and friendly, but childlike in a sense of kind of like playful, trying to it's like you know exactly what to say to kind of lift up the vibes, like lift up the energy in the room, completely change it so it's more comfortable for everybody to thrive in. Um, as well as like a deeper sense of knowing of what people are thinking or feeling. It's kind of like you may see through people, which may be intimidating to some people, but some people really like it, especially people who feel like they're not seen or they're not heard. It's like you kind of make them feel like they're not alone, or like you do make people feel special in a way. And again, we do have a lot of star energy here, so you may feel connected to the stars or galaxy, uh, like star aesthetic or galaxy aesthetic. Something about stars is relevant for you guys. Um, you may be born to be a star, or that could be, you know, the star card, Aquarius type of energy. All right, let me get one more card for pile number one. Oh, I like this. Yeah, there's a lot of dark energy here, but it's not dark energy in a bad way, because we have light energy, dark energy. It just, you know, we need both of them to create some sort of balance. But I definitely like this. It kind of feels like a darker type of aesthetic, or um, you work the best at nighttime, or you're more like creative, or um, you may feel more energized or awake at nighttime. For some of you guys like to practice spirituality at nighttime. Candle rituals and candle work as well is standing out to me here. But with this card, it says, the inner temple, life lessons. I go within my shadow for deep spiritual growth. And you're not afraid to confront aspects of yourself that don't really resonate with you anymore, or that you may not be so proud of. But it's like things that you have said in the past, the way that you acted, or um, things that you've done. It's like you're not afraid to accept that, take accountability for what you've done and face it and work through it to better yourself. That is something that's very inspiring to other people. Some people on first impression kind of notice that you are somebody who is very wise, very like cool, calm, and collected. And they do feel that energy of mystery with you as well. Like how does this person do it? Or more importantly, how do they know these things about myself that I haven't told them, or that I haven't spoken out to them? Like it's definitely an energy of how do they know, but you just know. Um, but again, like your growth, your spiritual growth, emotional growth, like things like this, it's something that people see within you. And again, it's like there's a lot of mystery, them wondering like how you were able to get through it, or what you've done, because every time you face that shadow aspect of yourself, whether that's like hidden or repressed childhood wounds or trauma or triggers, or you know, negative thinking, behavioral patterns, um, you know that it's uncomfortable to face, but you know that big rewards um, come to you after you do this work. It's like it's very rewarding, and it you've done this so many times, so you know like it's gonna be hard and it's gonna suck, but afterwards I know that I'm going to level up and things will get better. And I feel like you're 100% like willing to throw yourself into facing these things and confronting them, and then again, you know, healing and learning from them. And with these green candles as well, like some of you may be doing some sort of candle rituals with green candles to bring in like prosperity or abundance, or this is something that is always flowing in for you, or it's surrounding you. Like, the reason why you have all of these spiritual like abilities and these gifts and this financial abundance, everything that you have is a reward for all of the work that you've done. And I feel like people look at you and they're like, yeah, I want to get like you, I want to get like you. Like, teach me what you know, because there's more that is, showing on the surface. All right. And I feel that there's something with your hair as well. Maybe the way that you style your hair, or like if you're, how do I say this? Like your haircut or how you wear it. I don't know. It's something very attractive about your I'm sorry, about your hair. Maybe the way or what you, yeah, the way you wear your hair, as in like accessories or um, braids, like whatever it is, people find it to be very attractive. And I feel like you may like smell good as well. That kind of like draws people in. And then we're going to take a look at what the Rebel deck has to say. And if you are not interested in hearing, or you don't really like this aspect of tarot cards, I would suggest that you click off now, because the Rebel deck has it's very blunt and straightforward, honest, and also vulgar. So if you don't like that, again, like that style of a tarot reading, you may just want to click off. But we're gonna go ahead and take a look with the Rebel deck. What makes my pile one attractive to others? I want to say as well that you have a very nurturing type of energy. It's like people think that you are like wise beyond your years. Um, Very nurturing, very good with kids. For sure, your style as well. There's a lot of like jewelry and accessories here that I feel like catches the attention of others. Okay, this card is kind of an advertisement, but it also has some words on here too. But it says, "Don't forget it." I feel that once you learn the lessons that you're meant to learn, or that you're being taught, like when you're in difficult situations, you learn them, you get through them, but the thing is, you never repeat them. If there's a cycle that you have already completed and learned the lesson from, like, yeah, I'm good. I know how that feels. I've learned from it, and I'm not, gonna backtrack. Um, that is something that kind of makes people want to chase you, because they want to know how you're doing, what you're up to, but they're not able to access you like they did. So it's like people are very cautious, because it's like they know that they have one shot, and if they fuck it up, it's over. Very much like Taurus energy with that. But um, I do feel like that would be more in regards to people from the past. People from the past know that you're not going to, it's in the past for a reason. You're not going to turn around and look back at it or question it. Like, you've learned the lesson, and if they, messed up, then that's just what it is. And they have to deal with that, with, the mystery of you in your absence. Okay. You are giving away your power. So I feel like, um, when people, for example, like your friends, acquaintances, this could even be with strangers, but this feels more like with friends, or in a friend group. It's like you're a person who is very straightforward and honest with the people that you care about and that you love. And it's 1:11 on the clock right now. That may be significant for you, but I feel like if somebody needs genuine advice, they know that they can go to you and you will be honest, but in a very gentle way, in a way that it's like, if you tell a person, don't be with your boyfriend, like break up with your boyfriend, divorce him, like whatever. It's like, if you take that approach, it's not going to be helpful and they're not going to listen. But again, it's like you've been through a lot of uh, expansion when it comes to these life lessons. And I feel like people come to you because they know that you've been through similar situations, or they trust your advice. So I feel that the energy with you it's just very childlike, very playful, and it's like they know that you're not going to judge them or make them feel bad for the decisions that they made, but you're going to be honest and let them know, like, hey, if you stay it may look like this, and if you go it may look like that, so what do you feel like is the right decision to make, that type of energy. Let's get one more card for pile number one. What makes them attractive? And though you guys are very attractive physically, there's more, I feel like people are more attracted to the internal aspect, what's inside, like the personality that you have and the way that your mind works, which is a really good thing. It's like people do see you for the person who you are, not just for your beauty or for your looks, your style. Um, One more card for pile number one, please. Yeah, you do you. Your independence and your confidence is something that people are really attracted to. Again, it's like you don't waste your energy in a place where it's not necessary. And it's like you know when to walk away. You know when to shut down a conversation. It's like people who come at you sideways do not get your attention. And that makes them feel like not only do they want your attention more, but they have to work for it. They have to come correct. And it's kind of like a challenge for people. Um, Again, like the energy is not going to be reciprocated, it will be cut off. And if the vibes aren't vibing, you're out. And I feel like people, whether they know you or not, they're on their best behavior when you're around, um, because it's a form of intimidation. And it's not like you're manipulative. It's just like your energy and your aura is intimidating to some people, as well as your physical features. So pile number one, that's what makes you attractive. I hope that resonates. If it did, leave a like and leave a comment down below. Let me know how it resonates. I like to read them because those are confirmations for me as well that the message got to whoever needed to hear it. If you like any of the crystals you see here, I have them all um, on sale and available in my Etsy shop, so feel free to check that out as well. And if you like my content, you can go ahead and subscribe if you like, as I'll continue to post these free readings throughout the week and the weeks to come. So I wish you the best, pile number two, and I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile number three. Pile number two, this is going to be your reading. So this is for those who chose the ocean jasper palmstone. We're going to go ahead and get into it. Let's see, what makes you attractive? What do people notice about you? What makes pile number two attractive? What do people notice about pile number two? Oh, and before I start, I forgot. I will be using excuse me, the oracle deck first. After this, I'm going to be using the rebel deck, which is vulgar and straight up, straightforward. So if you don't like those types of approaches to readings, maybe just stay for the oracle part. Yeah, let's get into it. What makes pile number two attractive? Okay. Yeah, I wonder if you guys also chose pile number one. I think this is actually, you know what? This did not come out in pile number one. That was the last video I did. Anyways, we do have starting out goddess of balance, equality. I create and foster reciprocal relationships. So I feel like people are very attracted to your sense of balance, your sense of calmness, like the energy that you harness in your aura is very attractive to people. It's like when there are frustrating, overwhelming, or stressful situations, you have a talent for staying very level headed, very in control of your actions, your reactions, and your emotions. And I feel like that's I mean, it's very attractive to people. It's also very inspiring. It's like people want to get like you type of thing. Um, I feel like your priorities and what you prioritize is also very attractive to some people. And the way that her skin is glowing in this picture here, I feel like something about your skin or the color of your skin, it's like glowing. It's very soft, as well as the hands here with the stars on it. It makes me feel energy of healing hands. Like whatever you touch turns to gold type of thing. But I feel like if somebody um, is hurting in a sense, you're kind of able to heal them just with the a sense of touch. Whether that's like rubbing their back, holding their hand, also giving and receiving. So it's like doing either one of those, giving or receiving or both, in order to make a situation or a person feel more balanced. That really stands out to other people. I feel like you're a very loyal, um, trustworthy, and loving friend as well. It's like people know that you are somebody who is always going to be there for them when they need you, or always answer that phone call um, to help you out, you know? Um, Then we have the sacred orchard, co create my abundance, mindset attracts endless blessings. Yeah, I feel like your perspective and your outlook on life not only, attracts what it is that you are um, desiring, but the way that you are able to help change other people's perspective or kind of open their mind up a little bit to things that they haven't considered. Um, this is really giving Aquarius energy as well. It's like the way that your mind works, the way that you think and see things, it doesn't fit into like a category. It's very unique, but again, it's very healing and helpful for other people. It's like that's where this like advice comes in, where you're able to um, offer people like your 2 cents, and it really changes the way that they see a situation or a person. It's very healing, and it brings people together as well, rather than separating them. Um, And I feel like you're a type of person where you're always at the right place at the right time. Just very lucky, always like finding something or things are being presented to you. But I'm getting heavy, always at the right place at the right time. And it makes people want to go out with you um, physically, like go out to restaurants or the mall or whatever to go with you. It's like people kind of want to experience what you experience. So it does, again, open their mind up to considering, like, I can think this way and see things in a different light, and maybe that will happen for me too. And it's not in a selfish way, it's more in a healing way. Um, it gets people unstuck from, negative thought patterns. And then we have gateways. I can't speak very well today, but we have gateways of light infinite. Um, I have unlimited access to the divine mind. I feel like you also help people kind of wake up in a spiritual sense. Um, Help them understand, yeah, it's like help them understand the bigger picture of situations, or why things happen, or why things are happening for them and not to them, type of thing. It's 1 2 3 on the clock as well. That may resonate with you. um, but again, it's like I feel like you're very connected to your um, intuition, to spirit, and it's like you're that light in that tunnel of darkness that people are looking for. It's like you have the last piece of the puzzle to get people out of situations that are very and like energetically draining. And it's forever abundant. It's like there's enough to go around for everybody. And I feel like you do this because you like it, but it's like you guys kind of you help each other. Whether that's you and strangers, you and your family members, you and your friends. It's like um, being able to see that your intuition led you to say the right things, or to be at the right place at the right time, is just such a beautiful like confirmation to you as well. But I feel like something that makes you attractive is um, what you're attracted to. It's like I do feel like some people look at you and may have a closed-minded opinion about you, or like some sort of stereotype where they're like, oh, they look like this or they dress like this, so this is what they're attracted to, this is what they like. But I feel that you always kind of surprise people and throw them off, because the things that you're attracted to and the things that you like, um, people wouldn't expect that from you. Um, but that is intriguing to other people, which makes them feel like they want to uh, get to know you more. And also, I'm hearing like that they may have a chance with you as well. Okay. Oh, I do want to say as well, some of you may be like activists, where it's like fighting inequality, fighting injustice. I feel like you are a type of person to root for like the underdog. But you have this passion of, again, like making things right. And if something is not right, or not balanced, heavy on the injustice and equality, you're going to be front and center, standing up for what is right. And people like really admire that about you, because there are a lot of people that just kind of sit back, and don't say anything. But you're definitely somebody that's going to speak up and say something. All right, so now we're going to move into the Rebel deck. So, again, if you don't like vulgar decks or messages, uh, you may just want to click off of this video now. But we're going to go ahead and get started with this deck for pile number 2. What makes them attractive? And I feel like pile number 2, I've been stuttering so much throughout your guys' reading, and I feel like um, your energy and your beauty runs so deep. And again, it's like people can feel your energy and get your presence makes people nervous. And I feel like you make a lot of people stutter. And the way that you check people as well and put them in their place, again, it's like you make people stutter. Okay, you got a feeling that you just can't shake. Okay, so again, this links with that energy of being very lucky, or being always being in the right place at the right time. It's like you're always following wherever your intuition is guiding you, whether you know it or not. Um, and I feel like people admire the fact that you're like, okay, now I have to go over here. Like, I need to go to this store, or right now, I just feel like right now I need to go to the mall or something, you know? It's very spontaneous, but definitely following where your intuition is guiding you. And people, if you bring people with, or you tell people about your experience of being at the right place in the right place at the right time, people will ask you like, dude, how do you always do that? And it's just, there's just an inner knowing of like, I don't know, it's just a feeling that I just can't shake. Like, I just feel like I have to go, so I go. um, and again, it really motivates people or interests people, like how you got so connected to your intuition and how they can do that. um, they do feel like you're some sort of like spiritual teacher, or you're some sort of like leader in a sense. But it's not a leader as in power hungry. It's very much like you're very graceful and you do your own thing, and people naturally follow your lead. All right, so what do people find attractive about my pal number two? Okay. And then this one says, have you eaten? You're acting like a big ass baby. So I feel like this is another thing that they find attractive about you is the way that you take care. I think already said this, but again, like the way that you take care of the people in your life and the people that you love. Um, that you have a way of kind of getting to the root problem of why people are feeling stressed out or frustrated. Again, like seeing the bigger picture of what's going on. Give me 1 second here. I feel like as well, this is your ability to kind of see through people, especially when people, like I said, like cross your boundaries or disrespect you, come at you sideways. It's like you, or maybe this was for pal number one, this type of energy. But anyways, um, when people cross you in a negative way, and it's like they try to, if they try to use any form of like manipulation, or just, they're just a negative person. I feel that the words that they say or the way that they treat you, really, it's like you don't allow that to have any sort of effect on you. I feel like instead you call these people out for what the genuine problem is, like self projection or insecurities, or like anger issues. Again, like your intuition really leads you to understand what's really going on with this person that's trying to bring you down, and why it is that they are trying to bring you down. And you do this for, the people that surround you in your circle as well. You don't let anybody disrespect or try to bring down your friends, but again, especially the underdog. And for example, I am seeing like in like a fast food restaurant where somebody is like being mean to the employees for no reason, like especially when it's like kids, like the 14, 15, things like that. I do feel like you're the first person to stand up for the underdog in the situation. Make things balanced, right? Not let this affect somebody's day in a negative way just because somebody is projecting. Um, one more card here for pile number two. What makes them attractive? Yeah, I'm just hearing again, you're not afraid to speak out. You're not afraid to speak up. And when you do speak and share your when you do speak and share your 2 cents, um, it's like everybody stops and they listen. And again, it's just, you have very like powerful energy. Okay. And I feel like you also say things that people wouldn't expect you to say. Um, for some reason. It's like they may, again, like judge you for how you look, but yeah, it's like you say things that people wouldn't expect you to clap back with. What else for pile number two? What makes them attractive? Well, and with this deck, these cards really like fly around and do like loop de loops, backflips, and so I just I only take the cards that really like fly out. Wow, this one's taken a little bit of time to come out. Okay, we have eat your fucking vegetables, face reality, or live in fucking la la land. And yeah, so I do feel like this is in regards to when you speak up, how you use the voice. I'm sorry, your voice, but the power of your voice is, I mean, it's very, very intense. Um, and again, I feel like you always have the right advice to give people that you care about without any type of judgment. But it's like when you are protecting the underdog or standing up for yourself or other people, it's like you give them advice, but in a way of like checking them for their behavior. It's like it's like telling somebody like they need to take a fucking nap because they're being an asshole type of thing, you know? Um, yeah, the power in your voice is like the I want to say, you know, apart from your beauty and everything like that, the power in your voice is the most attractive thing about you to other people. So pile number two, that is your message. I hope that that resonated for you. If it did, leave a like and leave a comment down below. Let me know how it resonated. I love to read them as it's a confirmation for me as well that the message got to whoever needed it. If you like any of these crystals, they're all on my Etsy shop, which is on sale right now. The link is down in the description box below. And I hope that you guys come back to my channel for future readings. I put videos out every week. And I hope to see you in my next video. Okay, pile number three. For those who chose this tower here, the Caribbean calcite, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading, starting with the Oracle deck. So let's see. Starting off, just picking up this deck, I'm hearing that you guys leave people speechless. Your strength or your beauty or your power, it leaves people speechless. Interesting. Tell me what makes pile number three attractive? Definitely strength here. Definitely strength. We have the morning star, radiance. I shoot for the stars. Radiance is my birthright. Your strength, it is very radiant, but it's the way that you face confrontation and battles head on. You're not scared of confrontation or um, you're not scared of the battle or when people try to test you or challenge you. It's like you step up to the plate. Um, and it brings forth a strong sense of strength and power and stability within yourself. And people they do like that about you. This is giving like no matter what your gender is, it's giving like bad boy energy, you know. It's fearless as well. People definitely feel safe when they are around you, and yes, it's safe, but I'm hearing protected. They feel, yeah, protected around you. Okay. We do have a lot of gold here as well. So you may, I'm seeing like a gold chain or like grills, like accessories, like gold accessories, like bracelets. I am, yeah, just strong, strong energy on the like gold chain or grills or like teeth jewelry. Um, okay, but then we have the awakener rise out of the ashes. I rise like the golden sun. I do feel like this gold is giving off the energy of like a trophy, like a champion. I feel that something attractive about you is it's like the way the way that you win, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, the way that you always come out winning somehow. Um, you definitely know how to navigate people and situations. It's like you don't let these things um, take over your life, any like downfalls or anything like this. This definitely feels heavy, like confrontation, though. Um, you do have a good like control of what direction it goes and what the outcome is. Um, it definitely feels like there are not a lot of people in this world that are able to successfully uh, manipulate you or control you, um, or win when they go toe to toe with you is what I'm hearing. Like, and it's 141 on the clock. Those numbers may be significant to you in a way. Um, but it's like you keep going, and I just keep getting like confrontate like confronting people or situations. It's like you keep going to prove your point or to come out winning. It's like the way that you navigate the what's being said. um I feel like again like this bad boy type of energy. It's like if people um are trying to like set you up or put you in danger, it's like yeah, no, like they're not going to be able to find you. Or it's like once they feel like they got you, they don't, you know. It's like you're always like 10 steps ahead, and it leaves people speechless because they're like, dude, like this was a for sure thing. Like we were supposed to see him here. We were supposed to do something to this person, and we knew that they were going to be here at this time, and they're not here. Like how does this always happen? How do they always um how are they always 10 steps ahead? One more card for what makes pile number 3 attractive. I want to say that you guys are definitely night owls as well. The Empress of the Night finale. After the storm, I emerge a shiny new star. Yeah, and it's like the thing that can really piss off people that don't like you. But is it? Oh, it's 143 on the clock as well. But it's admired by other people. Is again like how people go out of their way to try to destroy you, to try to get that upper hand in a situation with you. Try to, it's like they try to win, but somehow you always come out on top. It's like these people expect their negative actions to stop you, to make you like give up or stop moving forward. But it's like it just gives you a push of motivation to do better, be better, and make some sort of necessary change as well. But I definitely feel like a huge thing here, the main thing that people admire is like the way that you navigate your battles and how you always come out, whether it's like it may not even be like in the moment as well, like when you're head on with this confrontation, you know. Maybe sometimes you walk away and you may have not physically won like the altercation or the confrontation, um, but a little bit longer down the line, it's like you will come out winning somehow. You will come out on top. You're definitely somebody that's like, if there's like some sort of, I again, like this bad boy energy of like uh being arrested or getting into trouble. It's like especially if you are in a relationship or the friends that you're with, it's like when you say, don't worry, I got this, they know 100% that there is no need to worry because you got this. Like you got this. Like you're gonna get yourself out of a negative situation. Like it's you you make a huge effort to make sure that it's only temporary, you know. um oh wow, this came out for, I think, pile number 2 as well. um but we have face reality or live in fucking la la land. By the way, this is the rebel deck now. That's a little vulgar, so if you don't like that approach, you may want to click off now. um Choose bravely. Yeah, okay, so I'm getting with this card that that it's like choose bravely is this energy of like, are you sure that you want to fuck with me? Like, are you sure that you want to go toe to toe with me? Because you can, and you know, maybe you can successfully like set me up or like beat me down or something like that. But it's like your outlook on these situations is you better choose bravely, because you know you, it's like a sort of a warning, warning people not to fuck with you before they do, because it's like you are going to come out on top somehow. And they're definitely going to pay for their mistakes or you know the wrongdoings in those types of situations. um, and your confidence again is something that is very like attractive to other people, that it's like, again, they feel really protected in your presence. It's like when people try to push your boundaries, or again they try to like come at you sideways, the people that are with you, relationship or in your circle, it's like they know like, hey, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, because this person always comes out on top, whether they get their leg back now or later. You better you better be brave and be ready for what's coming for you, you know. All right, one or no, two more cards here for pile number 3. Let's see what makes pile number 3 attractive. You got a feeling that you just can't shake. And I feel like again, for some, I mean, this message is pretty clear because this is confirming the aspect of confidence as well. Um, and it's like when things go wrong or unexpected, this feeling that you just can't shake is like, I'm gonna come out on top. Like, don't worry, I got this. Things are going to turn out in my favor. Like, this is only temporary. I got this. Don't worry. Um, it's like sometimes you don't even know how you're going to get yourself out of a shitty situation, how you're going to unfuck yourself, but you just know that you always do, and it's going to happen this time around too. It's like the way that you're so sure of yourself, it really makes people feel safe. The last card we have for you is you're a badass, act like it. And I feel like um this is you, and your energy towards the people that you love and care about, because again it's like people feel like they need to be in your presence in order to feel safe and protected, and like everything's going to work out, you know, everything's going to be okay. And I feel like this is your advice to them, like the way that you build up their confidence and their self-esteem of hyping them up and letting them know, like, you're a badass, like, act like it. It's not just me, like, you can stand up for yourself too. um, you can do what I do, just, give it a shot. But it's definitely building up other people's confidence, and teaching them, uh, when somebody crosses their boundaries, to not let people walk all over them, how to not let people walk all over them. And those are the most attractive aspects and traits that you have. So, pile number 3, I hope that resonated. If it did, please leave a like and a comment down below and let me know how it resonated with your situation. I love to read those comments, as it's a confirmation for me as well, that the message got out to who needed to hear it. So, and if you like any of these crystals, they're on sale right now on my Etsy shop. Feel free to check that out. The link is down in the description box below. Feel free to subscribe if you like my content, as I come out with weekly readings, and will continue to do so in the future. So I hope to see you guys in my next video.